I'm originally from Fayetteville, North Carolina. So when I was in Fayetteville, one of my uncles, the first like CD I ever had, first tape, it wasn't even CDs yet, it was tape, was Doggy Style by Snoop Dogg.
Okay.
And he had got me Lethal Injection by Ice Cube, Uncle Gregory.
Good taste in gangster rap.
Thanks for starting my career on the gangster rap scene. It was no edited, just all explicit. Okay. so that I think that is the thing that kind of like sparked my interest in hip hop. Yeah, but I think definitely coming here and meeting Mark, that was the thing that really got me started in like, oh man, I can actually, you know, write music and do my own music, because I never did that before.
Okay. So Mark, what about you?
Well, like I come from a musical family. Like my mom sings. My grandfather was a jazz pianist.
Okay.
And a gospel pianist, like pretty big in the Maryland area. And I started learning how to play piano when I was like 4 or 5. I never finished because my grandfather, he got Alzheimer's and he couldn't remember who I was.
Oh.
And so we never finished the lessons. But then after that, I got into dance. I also sing. So like music has always been around me. Like my mom, she had when I was coming up, she had this mean record collection. So I would just listen to all her old records and all the old music, and that's just how like I got into it. Like just interested me how this, you know, how this music came about, how it was created.
So you mentioned that you did some dance in the past. What types of dance?
Jazz,
Interpretive dance,
tap, jazz, hip hop. I don't have those moves anymore.
Okay.
Because of getting old. But
I actually did African dance.
He did.
Oh, okay.
I have pictures.
I saw.
You see them?
Yeah.
I have a bamboo stick in my hand with no shirt on, with some dashiki pants and a kufi.
Yeah. So we can get it in.
We can get it in.
Okay. But do you add any of the choreography when you're doing a performance?
What's getting ready to take place?
It's about to go down.
It's gonna be crazy. We won't even talk about it in the interview because I want people to see it.
All right. And I heard you mention being introduced to hip hop really early in life. So my question is, how do you feel? Do you feel like hip hop has evolved since that time?
I'll say yes and no.
Okay.
I'll say hip hop has evolved as far as it's in more places, it's more known now. But as far as the message in hip hop, I don't really feel that the message has fully evolved from what it used to be. At one point, you know, you had a bunch of different artists. They all may have been rapping about the same thing, but they had their own style, they had their own flair with it. Whereas now, you have a bunch of artists rapping about the same thing, sounding the same.
It's a cookie cutter.
You know,
it's like, you know, how a cookie cutter makes the same shape no matter what. And I think that's the kind of thing that we're seeing now, where it's evolved as a business.
Yeah,
it's evolved totally as a business because you can strictly live off of it. You can eat, feed your family, feed other people's families off of it. But as far as where the message was in the beginning, you know what I mean, it's not really there anymore.
No.
So both of you said that you were kind of some secular music was in your background, so to speak. What's your view as Christian rappers on secular music in general?
Well, for me, I never want to put my mouth on something that I really don't understand. So I always say to each his own. I mean, as of right now, I don't really